importantly, a celebration, Senior Day. And the Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Jaguars offense who will have the football first. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Got the quick completion.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Looking for space. It's Phillips. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Lots to throw. It's Jacobs. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Mountaineers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. Now they'll try the right side. Plows through the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Running to Green. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's loose. Touchdown, App State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right, once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by the defender that time, locating the ball on the ground and hopping on it for a fumble recovery. And guys, that's the second straight game this guy has had a fumble recovery. Had one there last time out. He's got another one here.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and you just see how everybody was impressed. When you press receiver receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Phillips. And they'll knock him down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Sanchez. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Power football with the run. Inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Off play action. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Lewis. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the block. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Got his man. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being the 11. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Lost a throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
I like the aggressive nature by this defense. They've got the opponent backed up on the goal line. They're going to send the blitz, try to get an extra guy in on the pass rush, and they get home getting the safety.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if this guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was. That ball running out of bounds.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. They're working that left side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. It's a slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Offense changing the play. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 3rd and 5. Might have a chance. And he'll be brought down, and he has them set up with a 1st and goal as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be fine.
with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Running inside. It's Phillips. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. Ripping through the defense. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode.
He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Jacobs. Lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Jaguars will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. One more snap coming before halftime. On the move, it's Roberts. He'll be knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. Not sure that's going to matter except to his statistics as we are seconds away from halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 16, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
They'll bring it back from inside his spot. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I did speak with the Mountaineers head coach at halftime. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Maybe some room here. Past the 20. He's at the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Breaks the tackle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on a whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly.
And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense got it, they're on the run.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Rides to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Through the air, it's Collins. And his first throw here is incomplete.
This is a point where you just got it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, going to the air. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense. Some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stopped.
Could be an alley. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 4. Trying to move them on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight, taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the second level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great. Playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Inside, it's Malone. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. He got a step and just in the field. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a...
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running inside. It's Malone. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking to throw, it's Hollins. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolute